everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy X-2. I'm Zakiri Chelkin, and I'll be your commentator for today, like always. Last time we left off, we were going to hop up this big rock, trying to beat the LeBlanc gang up to the top. As you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, there is a watermark there, and you probably saw the intro. I am now trying out a new place called GameAnyone.com, and they would like a watermark or to be a director, and I think it's okay. I can move it around the screen if people get annoyed in the battles, but whatever. Anyway, we found the LeBlanc troop, hanging on for dear life, going out on a limb, taking a fall of a chance. I don't know. Yeah. So we're going to help them by alleviating them from this treasure, and that'll give us the muscle band, which is actually very good. So we're gonna go to so the muscle band is like the gauntlets, except for the gauntlets do 5 for both strength and defense, and the muscle band does 10 in both. So we're going to want to give that back to Riku. Back to Riku. Back to Riku. Where? Yeah, there we go. Gonna give that to Riku, and then gonna give the gauntlets to Yuna. Should help them both. And then we're gonna head up the mountain and try to get that sphere. That does not sound like a good sound. Giant enemy crab?
Something like this.
It comes.
Oh crap! Okay, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. All right, this is Boris. Boris the crab. Steal from Boris. I think you get a high potion, but we're going to want to power break him as soon as possible. No, we get a remedy. Boris likes to eat one of your fellow party members and then spit them out. Not very pretty. See, right now the watermark kind of covers their HP and whatnot, but I don't think you really need it. I can move it above the HP, or I can move it about where the active mode is. If it bugs you a little bit, then I can or if either of those options bug you too much, then I can just remove it from the battles. Boris, after you power break him, is really not too difficult. You could also, with your songstress, you can also Darkness Dance. It'll help as well. At least I believe so. I don't think he's immune to darkness. But just keep pounding on him, and since he's the first boss, he's technically second boss. And I was gonna show off Firebrand, but Riku was too strong and killed him off already. Go Riku!
Found it.
Oh, and it looks like they're back again.
It's obvious to the trained eye that sphere's just a dud.
I think you guys are just
Perfect
mad.
for the dull wings.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with mad.
You've wins again. Well, I guess we'll be taking this.
Yeah! Woohoo! And that's another mission complete. And from that we get a bunch of experience and a bunch of gil and the star pendant and the fairy earrings. That should be pretty good. And this was me trying to, because I know what the sphere is supposed to be, but I guess it didn't apply yet. So we'll see that in the next little bit. Cutscene again.
Mission complete.
Brother? He's not with you?
No. Did he jump out of the plane? Or thing? Or... I guess it's an airship. Did he jump out? That idiot. Can't take him anywhere. Alright, we have another crucial moment to the 100% in one go part of Final Fantasy X-2. We all get back to the
He
bridge.
said something about Yuna being in trouble, then he just jumped ship.
What an idiot.
And here he is.
He's alive, right? Just leave him there.
I agree.
Can you analyze the sphere we found?
I'm on it.
Alright, so what you're going to want to do is go down and talk to him, and then you're going to want to comfort him. If you don't, you'll miss on a couple percentage points.
Thank you, brother.
It was, it's nothing.
Don't strain yourself.
And by a couple percentage points, I mean like
Sicko!
0.02 percentage points. And then you can just walk over him and make him go, ah! Which doesn't affect it. At least I don't think so. I hope it doesn't. Said it a few times. And then this is where I was going to save at some point and then cut it. This is in between recordings, so it'll be back in a second. Right about now. And we're back on the bridge, and we're gonna want to go talk to Shinra. And if you hear a little sound difference, that is because actually you'll see I'll cut parts here in a little bit too, and then yeah, I was just messing with how to do it.
Want to watch the sphere?
The sound of their voices and whatnot still sounds pretty much the same, but how the music sounds sometimes comes in weird. And we're gonna watch that sphere that we got. And it looks like old Xanarkin. Let's see, we got a bunch of buildings, stadium, some other buildings. I guess spheres don't record very well. Look like another stadium, a very big building, people, the Rockway that we fought, that
I can't believe I actually got a ticket.
that Titus fought the Senspawn the first time.
To be able to shake her hands like that.
Remember that line, people. That's very important.
Think it's worth anything? It's not very exciting.
Junk.
But we can use it as a dress sphere.
Yeah, and that's what I was going with before, the Black Mage Dress Sphere.
Incoming data. Goings to your stations. How long you plan on lying there?
Pity show.
What is it?
The treasure sphere data you've been dying for. There's at least one on Besaid Island. And another in the Xanarkin ruins.
Looks like we can go visit Waka and Lulu on Besaid and something on Xanarkin. So now we get access to the world map. Which, hotspots are places where they would be very good. We know there's a surefire event there. And I cut right there, I think. That does not sound good at all. I think this was with the MPEG, so I don't think I'll ever use this one again. Which I think I change it in a second. But the first thing we're going to want to do is go to Luca. That's where the dance competition, not really a dance competition, the imposter was, LeBlanc was, that stole our garment grid. So why don't we see what happened to Yuna when that happened?
Lady Yuna! Your concert was incredible!
Would you sign this, please? Single file pushing. The Gullwings at your service.
I couldn't bring myself to tell them it was just an imposter.
Yeah, but
The
who
whole
really
mess
cares?
started with the garment grid. That's the invention that lets us harness the dress sphere's power.
See, I never really got how the garment grid worked, how it's an invention. But anyway, we got new mission to do. To go behind the scenes and find out what actually happened. Well, with Yuna, at least, during the concert. And that was like some BAMF work right there, Yuna.
Believe it or not, this was the easy part.
No way. Got some bloop footprints, or footsteps. So I wonder what she looks like.
We chased the thieves all the way to Luca, but when we arrived...
Hear that? Lady Yuna in concert! Alright. Think there are any tickets left?
No, I highly doubt it. I mean, it's Yuna. Who doesn't want to go see Yuna?
I doubt anyone would.
Although
believe ours
Riku
is
singing
real
would be
Yuna.
much more popular to me, at
Just
least.
like that.
I didn't ask to wear this.
Oh, look at her, so
Who's
cute.
Shall we finish this before Yuna passes out?
We'll be back in 2 shakes. It's a good Moogle, you hear?
Kinda like that phrase. Back in 2 shakes.
The plan was to sneak into the imposter's concert and recover the garment grid. If I went in, our cover would be blown, so it was up to Riku and Pain, which left me with nothing to do but lay low and wait. And that's how I got stuck with the Gullwings' prized garment.
Ah, see, it's a pun.
But Brother's
They were looking
orders
for a garment
still
grid
hold.
and they have a garment. And wait we shall. Find out next time what happens to our brave heroine Yuna on another episode of Final Fantasy